Oh my goodness. It just hit 86K. You guys saw that really quickly? It just flashed at 86K. This is insane. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, number one, why are we seeing crypto go down right now? We're seeing our bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. We're seeing majority of the market is red overall. Now, when we go look at our weekly chart, we can see it has not been a good week for crypto. Even though when we look at some of the crypto news, things are looking positive, you guys. If we look at our crypto news, we can see what's happening. Well, BlackRock is submitting a new Ethereum staking ETF. We have apparently the retail traders, right, are now allowing BTC to go below 89K. Whenever you see these things, you guys have to take it with a grain of salt. One thing I've realized, what these analysts typically say, the opposite always ends up happening. But we do have some bullish news, which was Nvidia just had their earnings report and they beat expectations. With the Q3 numbers looking so good, why are we still having red days in the crypto market? And obviously we have some positive news. We're talking about allowing Bitcoin, allowing people to potentially pay certain bills with their cryptocurrency. Spoiler alert, you guys, I do not think we should be using anything, right? I don't think you should ever be using your Bitcoin to pay anything at all. So we're going to deep dive a little bit on what I expect to happen for the rest of the year. Right now, we're seeing the month of November, which has been absolutely horrendous for crypto. When we were expected that November was going to be the best month for crypto, you guys, how I really expect November to end and what I expect to happen ending 2025. And really what I think is going to happen in 2026. Is 2026 going to be that time in which you should be accumulating more crypto, or are we potentially going to see prices finally reverse to run higher? Or are we in the bear market, right? Let me know if you guys think we're in the bear market and prices are just going to get lower, or if this is a potentially buy the dip opportunity. So first things first, we're going to look at Bitcoin, do some TA on it. Then we're going to look at Ethereum, and then we're going to look at Solana. We're going to look at XRP. Any crypto project you guys want me to go over, let me know in the chat, and we're going to go over those crypto projects as well. First things first, we have to go over Mama Bitcoin, right? Because Mama Bitcoin controls the market, right? Regardless if you like Mama Bitcoin or not, we got to look over Mama Bitcoin, okay? Let me scoot this over so I can see the chat. What's up? What's up, TP? TP said, holy, this is what I wake up to. A big crypto dump. TP, what country do you live in? What's up? What's up? Kabaler? How you doing? How you doing, my brother? I think we are in the bear market. Josh, I agree with you. I think we're in the bear market too. Terry Girl said XRP. Oh, you're in the US. You're in the US. What side of the US do you live on? Are you like in Cali? So where? You just woke up. So what is it? It's like 9:18 for you. I'm in the East Coast. I'm in the East Coast. So you guys, right now we are seeing Bitcoin dump. It's in the $87,000 price range, right? Indiana. Indiana. Okay. I've never been to Indiana before. Um, Okay, so the three platforms that I think, if you live in Canada, three platforms to trade crypto are, for all my Canadians out here, let me open it up for you guys so you guys can see the three platforms if you live in Canada. All right, NDAX. All right, so this is platform number one is NDAX. It's just right here. So just type in NDAX and you can find it. All right, number two, if you live in Canada, you can use Kraken, right? Boom. You can use Kraken right here. That's how you spell it. Kraken is number two. And then the third platform is Newton. Be careful with this platform. It's not really my, like, just be careful with this platform. The only reason why with this platform, I found that if you start moving large amounts of money, like anything above like 40K-ish, they kind of freeze your account and they're like, hey, who are you? Upload your ID, blah, 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 blah. So that's the problem I had. Anytime I move like under 40-ish K, they don't care. But once you get into like that 50K, 100K and more, they freeze your account and they want you to upload your ID again, right? right? So just be careful with Newton. But it's good to have multiple platforms. But those are three if you live in Canada. If you live in another country and you want to know which platform is best, drop it in the chat and I'll give you guys my recommendation on which crypto platforms you can use to start buying and selling some crypto. So now, you guys, we are dropping. We're seeing Bitcoin actually hit 86K. That is crazy. You're welcome, Kabbalah. You're welcome, man. You always come on the lives, you show love, you ask good questions, and you bless me with so many like roses and gifts. So like, I got you. Any questions you want, man? Even send me a DM. You don't have to wait till I'm live, and I got you. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Bitcoin just hit 86K. Bell said, is the entire market red? Or I just checked. Yeah, the entire market's red. Like if we go and we look at our top performing crypto project, you guys, if we go right here, look, everything is red. Everything is red. Bitcoin's down, Ethereum's down, BNB's down, XRP's down, Solana's down, Tron is down, Doge, ADA, Hype, like everything is down. We can see Zcash is up, right? Shout out to Zcash. Zcash is built different. But here's the thing, and I want to be really clear about Zcash being up right now, even though majority of the market is down. What we have to realize is when majority of the market is going down, especially when Bitcoin is going down and is pushing the rest of the crypto market down, you may have these crypto projects that might still be pumping, right? The way Zcash is still running up right now. But one thing we have to realize important is, number one, Zcash looks like it's actually performing, right? Zcash, number one, it actually looks like it just hit a major level of resistance, right? We can see right here, and I'll show you guys really carefully because I know a lot of guys love Zcash. I know you guys want to be buying it. Thank you for the gift, Bell. Thank you. So really quickly, I'll just talk about Zcash. So we saw it do this massive move towards the upside, right? Like boom, up and away. Our crypto wallets was getting fat. We're making money. Your first 10K, 50K, 100K, whatever your goal is. But then we had this massive pullback where prices got rejected. Right now, if you look at Zcash prior to this, and this is what's important, Zcash never did this before. So what I mean by that is if you look at Zcash, prices would run up, right? Boom, a little pullback, then you'll run higher, right? Boom. And it just kept running higher, right? Then it came down, run higher, ran higher. It kept performing these higher highs, right? It kept performing these higher high, never really testing a level multiple times. Where now it hit this level, boom, then it got rejected. It came back to the same level again, got rejected. Came back to the same level again, and then it got rejected and prices started to move downwards, right? And now it's a kind of creeping its way up. So here's my bet. If Zcash moves back towards this mid 74s, that $74 price range, $75 price range, it's probably going to get rejected and prices are going to move down. On top of that, it has a lot of selling pressure right now with the simple fact that majority of the crypto market is going down, right? If we look at all of our top 10 crypto projects, they're all down. And what happens is that you can go against majority of the market, but only for a very short period of time. Only for a very short period of time, right? Maybe for 1 day, maybe 2 days, 3 days or so. And then after that, you end up seeing prices move down, right? So I just want everyone to know that. So don't think, oh man, everything's going down, but Zcash is going up. I'm gonna buy Zcash. Don't do that. Right? This is not a buy Zcash day. It is not a time to be buying these crypto. It is not a time to be buying Zcash, right? You should have bought it before it did the massive pump, right? So just keep that in mind. All right, you guys? Okay. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Thank you for all the gifts. Jeez, I see you guys blessing me. I see you, TP. I see you, Terry Girl. I see you, Skawaz. I can't even pronounce that. Thank you, Bell. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Big Mike. Appreciate it. All right, so now let's talk about what's happening with prices moving down right now. Yo, the wifey, my wifey, oh my gosh, wifey's funny. Wifey's telling me I should get this tat. Okay, you guys, I have no tattoos. I have no tattoos. Crazy. Okay, so we're going to talk about Mama Bitcoin. So let's see. BTC. All right, what am I doing? All right, let me look at the chat real quick. You guys give me a second. I'm gonna look at the chat, see if you guys dropped any questions. I'm gonna answer your questions, and then we're gonna go over this chart really quickly. Bam. Okay, what happened? What happened? I'm gonna scroll up. So if you ask a question and I missed it, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just making sure I answer everybody's question. All right. So I'm just gonna scroll up. Oh man, you guys said a lot of stuff. This is long. This is long. Okay, let me scroll up. I answered that question. 86K. Yep. Will MicroStrategy get cooked if they fall below 76K? I'm not sure. MicroStrategy isn't trading on leverage, right? MicroStrategy's average price for Bitcoin is around, I think it's 74K, Big Mike. I think it's 74K. I was reading an article about it last week. I believe the average price is 74K. So I think at 76K, they'll be okay. But once it starts to get lower, they'll be down. But I think he's aware of that, right? Like he knows they can go below their entrance price. 100%. Matt said everyone's gonna wish about more of these crypto projects years ago. You guys, you know what's so crazy? I was actually looking at. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bell. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kaballer. I appreciate that. I didn't even notice you were giving me all these gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I wanna start off by actually showing you guys this old video that I made. Just so I want people to kind of understand this. Look at this old video. Watch this. You guys watch this video real quick. And I want everyone to even, and I want everyone to kind of read this. Watch this, you guys. This is an old video that I made when it was the bear market. And I even saw like some of the comments. Someone was making fun of me for buying Bitcoin when it was at 19K. It's so, someone was commenting, making fun of me for buying Bitcoin when it was 19K. Look at this video, all right, you guys, check it out. That's it, you guys. That's simple. Right? Take that in. And by the way, it went up higher now. It went up even higher now, right? So the reason why I just want everyone to see that, just so people know, like when you see all these prices of all these cryptos dropping, right? And people are panicking and people are selling all their, oh no, it's over, it's over. You have to realize that the bear market is the beginning, like is the beginning of the wealth making. It's not the end, right? You want to buy when prices are dropping. You don't want to be in a rush to be accumulating when prices are pumping, when prices are moving up. That is the worst thing to be doing, when the best thing to be doing is buying while prices are moving down. All right. Now, we'll buy when prices are moving down. You guys can see just by this, you're not buying a lot, right? You're not buying a lot. Some people are like, oh, $22 a lot. Then do $10. Then do $10, you guys. Then do, hang on. Let me pull up another one. We got a few. Let me pull up another one. Here we go. These are all my old videos. Look at this one. Look at this one, you guys. You guys see those numbers? $11 a day. $11 a day. This isn't guessing. This is math. We can all go back and we can track this, right? $11 a day turned into $500,000 in profit. $11 a day, right? You guys, you can go back and check all this for yourself, right? We can all go back and check these numbers for ourselves, just to know. I got one more for you guys. These are all videos I was putting out in the bear market when prices were going down, for everyone to just understand the power of buying these dips at key levels. Here's another one for you guys. Okay? $10 a day. $10. Don't tell me you can't scrape up $10, man. Don't tell me you can't scrape up. I can't do $10 a day. Do $10 every other day. I don't know. Do $5. You just got to find a way. Look, so it takes, some people make $50,000 in a year, and you're telling me you can make it passively? Come on, you guys. Thank you for the heart. 501. Thank you for joining the fan group. You guys see that? $10 a day. $10 a day. And now we're potentially entering a bear market. These principles still apply, right? Okay, so for everyone, I don't have that much money, I want to wait till I have, stop it. Work with what you got. Okay? All right, now that we got that out the way, right? And you guys, the comments in these videos are crazy because there's people that were hating on me in these comments. That's the crazy part, right? And I look back at them like, right, I got the last laugh. So whenever people are like, oh, it's over, ha ha ha, it's crashing, it's like, we have to learn to play the game right. If you play it right, you always end up winning. Okay, all right, so now let's do a little bit TA on BTC. Any crypto questions you have, drop them in the comments, you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts you guys been giving me. I appreciate that. Let me get this set up. Give me 1 second. All right, perfect. All right. Looking to buy and earn from crypto on daily basis. Accept options, future, and daily basis. Can you? What? I don't really understand your question, Grim. I'm patiently waiting to buy more Solana. That's good. I like that. You guys. One of the biggest difference between, I've realized that if you're a patient investor, you will typically always win. If you're impatient, you will lose. Alicia, thank you for the likes. I appreciate your likes. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so now with Bitcoin. So right now, we can see prices have entered a key support level, you guys. A key support level. I think so, yep. I think we're in the bear market. Itachi. I think we spoke about this last time too. So you guys, right now Bitcoin's entering a key support level. And we spoke about this support level before, right? We talked about this entire range being a very important level. Like this is the main zone. Sorry, not the main zone. This is a significant zone, right? Because this area right here is the strongest support we have on the BTC chart, right? Like this is the strongest support. The next low towards this range is all the way down here, right? So this is where we're talking like the 50K price range, right? 50K price range, right? This major support. Now, does that mean prices will go down here? No, there's a chance prices can maybe bounce towards this range before it starts moving back up. But before we start thinking about this, I always like to think about crypto logically. One of the things I would advise people not to do is don't think like, oh, how low is crypto gonna go? What's going to be the bottom? Because it's nearly impossible to know, oh, the bottom is going to be on February the 15th at 1 p.m. Like you won't know that. Like no one knows that, right? Like it's nearly impossible to time it. So the way I view it is I just look at the very next step, the next level of accumulation, right? What's the next stage in which it is good to be buying more crypto because I am buying at a good price. And if prices continuously drop below that, thank you for the gift, Big Mike. I appreciate that. I see you gifting me. Thank you. And if prices continue to drop below that range, what is the next level to be accumulating at? So right now, we're actually at a key accumulation level, right? Which is right here. A key accumulation level, which is right here. The bottom of this range is the 74K price range. Now, why would you say, thank you for the rose, Big Mike. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, mi hermano. Now, Naicke, why would you say 74K is more the bottom of the accumulation range? Because this whole area was a consolidation range, right? We can see a consolidation when prices are moving within this range. Meaning if you Situation number one, let's say you're someone who wants to make money in the short term. Thank you for the likes, you guys. If you're someone who wants to make money in the short term, prices could potentially drop right within this range. After it drops in this range, we may see it run back up. Now, the chance of it running back up to a new all-time high, super slim. Super slim. I do not think we're going to see that. Is it possible? Yeah, anything is possible in crypto. It can do that. I just don't think we're going to do that. So if you want to make money in the short term, accumulating in this level makes sense, right? Boom, boom, boom. And then if prices bounce a little bit toward the upside, then you sell and you take your profit. All right. Now, for the long-term people, right? This is how I break it down. You guys should feel free to do whatever you like. This is the strategy that has worked for me. I find all the major levels, right? So here we know this is a major level to accumulate. The next major level to accumulate, we know it's within this range. So I will buy a bunch right here. When prices come here, I probably won't buy any. I probably won't really buy any. This is for me. Now we have, you guys, there are multiple ways of buying to set yourself up so that when prices do skyrocket, reach new all-time high, you make profit. Like there's multiple different ways of doing it. I just showed you guys multiple clips, right, of how you can do it buying every single day with $22 a day. You can do it buying every single day, just putting in, how much did we put in this one? $11 a day. You can do it buying every single day, just putting in $10 a day, right? You guys see that. But there's also ways you can do it buying not buying every single day. And that's what I'm showing you guys right now. If you're someone where you're not looking to buy every single day, this would be the alternative to it, right? Because buying every single day is easy. You just set it, buy every single day, $10 on any crypto platform. You can literally set up on that crypto platform to just call reoccurring buys, where it just it just buys every single day. You just set up the amount like $5, $10, whatever, $7, and it just buys consistently for you. So then if you're only looking to buy key levels, right, it would be buying here anywhere within this range, where the lowest of that range would be 76K. And then I wouldn't buy any more until I see prices now reach the next range, which would be somewhere around here, right? Which would be that 55K price range. I would then look to buy at the 55K price range. So this strategy is for massive accumulation here, and then massive accumulation here. And if prices keep going lower, then you look at the next level of support, right? We can talk about that when prices actually hit there, because the chances of it going towards like that 30K is pretty slim, but we'll see. And then massive accumulation there. And then when prices run up is when you take your profit. Very, very simple dollar cost averaging strategy, right? I wanted to come on here and kind of show you guys these very simple ways that everyone here, everyone on this call, everyone listening to me, everyone who follows me can execute and start seeing some results to get their crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right. Did I miss any questions in the chat? So this platform is called TradingView. It's called TradingView. It's where I go to do a lot of charting, right? To look at the crypto chart. It's called TradingView. So right here, called TradingView. So all you have to do is just go to tradingview.ca right here. Bop. You get tradingview.ca, right? So right here. Yeah. If you're new to crypto, if you like some of the crypto strategies that I share right now, feel free to click the link in the bio where I'll be having the free crypto class tonight on Zoom. We'll be having that crypto class tonight in 6 hours? Whoo! In 6 hours and 20 minutes, right? 6 hours, 20 minutes. Why 90% of people lose money in crypto and how to finally become the 10% who profit consistently. All right. Now we finished BTC. Now time to move on to Ethereum. Ethereum. All right. Let's look at our ETH. How is our ETH doing? How's our Ethereum doing? Question. Are you guys, question. I just want to understand here. Do we have more people here who are holding Ethereum or holding Solana? Okay, let me put it this way. If you could hold one crypto, you guys, are you gonna hold Ethereum or are you gonna hold Solana? Example, putting in 2K on BTC, not much return, but on which crypto is highly better return? Um, if I had, well, it depends your approach, right, Nathan? If I'm only allocating 2K and I want to allocate it in a crypto that I think is going to give me really good return and I don't want to do Bitcoin, then the next one I would look at is only $2,000. That's all I have. And I want really good return. And I don't want to lose it. Like, you don't want to lose your last $2,000. I would do Solana. If I'm down to my last $2,000 and I can only do one crypto and I don't want to do Bitcoin and I don't want to do Ethereum, you can look at BNB because it's the #1 crypto platform in the world. Like, BNB is not going nowhere. It's always going to be within the top 10, right? The only thing is, it's always going to be in the top 10. I would look at, you know what? I would look at BNB and I would look at Solana. I look at BNB and Solana. I think those two, like, look at this, right? And I'll show you guys the power of just buying in the bear market so everyone can see. Check this out. We'll do this together, right? Like, look at these numbers so everyone can kind of see how much money you would have made if you invested at the right time. That's the other part, just being able to know when's a good time to allocate funds, right? Kind of like I said, I wouldn't buy at this price range. Right, like, look at this. If you look at BNB, the bottom of the bear market, right here, when BNB hit the bottom of its bear market, that was the BNB low. Right here was $184. Let's take a look. Coin stats, $184. BNB, we put in $2,000 in BNB when it was, what was it, 184? I think I said. Was it 184? Was it actually that? 100? Yeah, 184, maybe a little, pretty much. And then BNB, how high did BNB go up to? BNB hit 1,300? 1,1372? How much would we have made? 1372. You would have made $12,000. That's okay. Yeah, I would pick Solana over BNB. Solana would have gotten you a lot closer towards 6 figures because Solana did $8 all the way up to $295, right? Solana would have made you 71,000, right? So I would do Solana over BNB if I'm on my last 2K and I had to pick one. That's Sol. That's what Sol did. Trust me, because I'm out of, but yeah. What about XRP? That's a good question. If I'm on my last $2,000, would I put in XRP in the bear market? Like, people won't like this answer, but I wouldn't put my last $2,000 in XRP just because with XRP, it's a big question mark because I don't know how XRP would perform in the bear market because I haven't seen XRP in the bear market like that, right? Like, in the last bear market and in the bull market, XRP was going through the lawsuit. So you can't really see, like, how, like the lawsuit when the 2020 bull run, when everything was pumping, XRP was there at like 20 cents, 17 cents, right? It didn't pump at all because of the lawsuit. So now, right, when prices are now moving bearish, we don't really know how low XRP can go. I doubt it's going to go down to 17 cents. But now when it recovers, we don't know how far it's going to recover. Like, can $2,000 in XRP give you the same return if you did $2,000 in what's it called? In Solana? Like, can it give you a 70K profit? Like, I don't know. Like, this I know for sure. Like, for sure, because Solana's done it. I don't know if XRP can do that. Right? I don't know. Do you think Solana will go down to $10? No, I do not think Solana is going to go down to $10. Remember, Solana crashed just because Solana, sorry, in the, okay, so here's the thing. What we have to realize is the reason why I don't think Sol will go down to $10, there is one situation where I do think Sol can go to $10. I will say that is if you look at the bear markets, the way bear markets go for some of our key crypto project is Solana, when it first came out, right? It was like pennies, right? We bought it when it was like pennies. Well, not pennies, when it was like $3, right? Skyrocketed. It made a bunch of money, right? Here, right? It still didn't go back to where it was before. Sol did not go back to where it was before. So now it came back and hit a new all-time high again, right? Boom, new all-time high. And then on top of that, now we have a Solana ETF, right? Solana ETF, what did they do? Almost 70 million when it launched. So now prices are going to go down, right? We're seeing prices, everything is going down, right? Sol hasn't even hit its main level of support yet, the way Bitcoin hit its main level of support yet, right? So Sol's actually doing pretty good. So the chances of it, the first time it hit, it was like all the way down here. This is number one, unos, right? Then you have dos, right? Number three, it's not going to come here. Like it's probably like, I can't give you guys an exact price, but it's probably not going to come here. The only situation in which it can go below here or even potentially below there, it would be if we have a recession, if US falls under a recession, right? You know, there's a lot of recession scares happening. If that happens, yeah, we could potentially see prices move lower. If not, then a $10 Sol is really, really slim. It's really, really slim. Because remember, the last bull market, Sol went down to $8. $8. And that was prior. Yo, let me get in my electrolytes. Give me a sec, you guys. All right, so when Sol going down to what's it called? That Sol going down all the way to $8 was just retail. So now that we have institutions in the game, which is big money, for Sol to still go down to that price, it's like, it's pretty slim. It's pretty slim. What's up, Fate? How you doing? How are you doing? Will it come back up? I do think Blissful. I do think it's going to come back up Blissful. I do think. XLM. You have money in XLM? I'm going through the questions. If you guys have questions, drop your questions in the comments right now because so many things were said and I'll have to scroll all the way up to see everything. If you have questions, drop your questions right now. So it's good to see you, Faye. Always good to see you. Questions. I am buying at 0.23. Let me check. Let's check on H-bar. You guys want to check H-bar? Okay. All right. Let's go first through. We just did Bitcoin. We did our Solana. Actually, no, let's finish our Solana. All right. So with Sol, right? For all my Sol lovers, I love Solana too, right? So I call her my baby girl. Okay. So with Solana, it's really interesting because Solana in a way is doing better than Bitcoin. Naicke, what do you mean Solana is doing better than Bitcoin? I don't get it. All right. So this is what I mean, right? If you look Solana, it's like, oh, okay, well, Solana is down 11% for the week. Bitcoin is down 13% for the week. Jeez. Less selling is happening on Solana than there is happening in Bitcoin. That's insane. Well, you can put the debate. Maybe people are using more leverage on Bitcoin, but less sell pressure, right? And this is the other thing that is interesting. What I was saying is if you look at BTC, we're in that major support zone, right? Right here, that major support zone. Versus if you look at Solana, it hasn't hit that major level yet, right? Solana hasn't hit that major level yet. This is the major level for Solana. Why? Because every time we see Sol hit this range, that's typically when we see prices make that bounce towards the upside, right? that bounce towards the upside right here, right? Boom, right? Boom, right? When it gets within this range. So if I'm someone who's in this to make money for the short term, I wouldn't buy SOL right now. Right? It's dipping. We should buy the dip. No, don't listen to people on social media who just say buy the dip every time it dips, right? Look at this. Let's say you bought the dip, right? You bought the dip. Oh, prices went up, right? And then boom, you bought, like, dang, it dipped again. All right, let me buy the dip again. Prices went up. Then it dipped again. You're like, oh my gosh, it dipped again. Usually about a third dip, people are like, okay, I ran out of money. Like, I put everything, I ran out of money. Jeez, what am I going to do? And then it runs up and then it dips again. And then by now you're getting depressed and you're sad and you're crying and then you're complaining, right? And then your girlfriend's like, what's wrong? And you're just like, nothing. I don't even want to talk about it, right? You don't want to say any. You're like, you're done, right? So to avoid that, all of that, what do? We buy the dip at a level where we know prices are most likely going to run up. So for Solana, that price range is between that 120 towards that 96K, right? Used to do that. Bro, me right now. Yo, you guys are funny, bro. I know how it is, you guys. I know how it is. Back in the days when I was new to crypto, I didn't know. People were just like, buy the dip. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy the dip. And then it dipped again. I'm like, oh, geez. And I bought the dip again. And I'm like, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm losing all my money. All these influencers told me to buy the dip. So we don't buy the dip just because the dip. We buy the dip where we see, oh, geez, every time it hits this price, prices move up, right? So for Solana, it's going to be right here. This is a level we can buy the dip at this range right here. Yeah, what happens if Solana breaks this again? Do we buy the dip right here? No, we don't buy the dip right here. What we do is we find the next major level, right? And we can check that. Take it day by day, like level by level, right? Potentially it could be here. There's a bit of consolidation here and there's a bit right there. But, right? But as of right now, this is when I will look to buy the dip, right? Not just at random prices, because then it keeps doing these and then you get depressed and sad. All right. Right. So then that's how we do it. That is how we do it. Right. Buy at those massive support ranges. All right. Next crypto. Ethereum, please. Tony, what's up? What's up? We just finished Ethereum, Tony. We just finished Ethereum. We just did Ethereum. Go on YouTube because this video that I'm watching, this like live, is on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube, you'll find this video. Wait, hang on. Can you guys hear the music? I have to make sure you guys can't hear the music or else. Okay, good. You guys can't hear. Hang on, where's the chat? Where's the chat? All right, so now next crypto on the list, XRP. All right, we're gonna do BNB, but we're gonna do XRP. We're gonna do BNB, but we'll do XRP. Jeez, XRP hit below $2. That's crazy. We were talking about this a few days ago. XRP is down below $2, man. Whew. That $2 XRP. That's wild. Okay, let me get a clean chart for XRP. XRP. Let's do this one. And let's clean this bad boy up. And let's take a look at XRP, you guys. Whew, look at that. Oh, this is crucial for XRP right now. If XRP better hold here. But if we go, That's wild. All right, so XRP gang. Oh man. So remember how I talked about Solana wasn't at that key level of support yet, right? Where we just spoke about it. Now, if you look at now, now I just manual XRP when we are having the legendary bear trap. It's like me. Yeah, like in my community, in my private community, I told people, I'm like, you guys, with XRP being above $3, it was right here. I'm like, you guys, with XRP above this range, you have to sell. You have to take some profit with XRP above this range. Like above $3, you gotta take profit, right? And there's some people that did take profit, right? And I'm really, 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 really happy, right? I think everyone in my community who has a talking about like they have a fat XRP bag, they all took profit. So I'm really happy. Now, here's the thing. I just want to say this before we continue. You don't have to, because I know with XRP, a lot of people are holding it and they're like, I'm never going to sell my XRP. Now, I'm going to give you guys my opinion. Take it, leave it, whatever you want, right? I think you should have 2 XRP bags, right? If you think XRP is going to hit $100, because I see a lot of videos like that, oh, XRP to $10, XRP to $100, have 1 bag of XRP that you hold for the long term. That's your long term. Put down your hardware wallet, right? That's my XRP is going to hit whatever price, okay? The other amount of XRP you should have, you got to look to sell some. Not sell today. It's stupid to sell today. We don't sell when prices are going down. That makes no sense, right? Like it's the worst thing to do to sell today when prices are going down. You should look to sell even when prices going down, right? Like you guys saw prices went down. But the thing is, watch this. Even when prices goes down, they still have these little run towards the upside, right? They have these little run towards the upside. So when you see prices moving down right now, don't sell right now. Just wait till it has a little bounce and then you can sell. Because instead of selling down at the bottom right here, at least you're selling up here and you're selling at a point where prices are moving towards the upside. Right? Like that's what you do. You wait for the dip. All right, it dips. And then when it runs up, that's when you look to sell. So that's my overall advice for everyone who's holding XRP right now is make sure if you have your long-term bag, that's fine. You know, do whatever you feel is best, but also have short-term and take profit on the short-term. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Take profit on the short-term as well. Okay, so now with XRP, looking at it from a TH perspective, oh man. Yeah, so XRP is similar to BTC, but its range is really tight. So because it has a tight range, what that means is like the next range in which you can possibly see XRP go towards would be like down here. And that's even... right? So like if XRP doesn't hold this range and if Bitcoin doesn't hold it, then XRP won't hold it, right? Then we could potentially see XRP go down to $1.50, $1.50, $1.34 XRP, right? Go ahead, buy that, right? So that's what I see for XRP. If XRP can't hold this level and it looks like it's, well, we don't know. It all depends on Bitcoin, right? Here's the major level. And we can see that. Then the next major level for XRP is that $1.60 price range, in which prices could potentially go down. $1.60 all the way down to that $1.34 for XRP. So just get ready. So for everyone who's not holding, just make sure you do the math, right? Make sure you do the math. You guys can go to Coin Stats right here and to do the math on your crypto holdings. What's the next crypto you guys want to look over? Let me know. Gold Stacker said, I'm buying more Bitcoin. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, and I want to talk about some of these articles that I see online that's crazy. Like I see things where it's like, hey, use your Bitcoin. You can now buy coffee at Starbucks with Bitcoin. Oh, buy a double, buy a mango dragon fruit lemonade with extra blah 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 with your Bitcoin. What in the world, you guys? You guys do not use any of your crypto to buy anything. What in the world? I see this and like, oh, you can buy, yeah, like, like the pizza guy. Oh, I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin, buy this pepperoni with mango. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm like, what in the world? And people are like, yeah, I see all the comments. Yeah, la la la. That like what? No, like, okay, it's dope because there's like adoption. Like, yeah, okay, great. Like everyone's accepting crypto as a method of payment, but like, don't give up your Bitcoin to buy a drink, to buy food, to buy anything. Like, what? Like, don't do that. Not financial advice, but just don't do that, you guys. Yes, buy with fiat. Buy with fiat. Like there's literally credit cards out here that you can get, right? Like crypto.com offers credit cards. You can get credit card where when you pay your gas, when you get groceries, you get paid out in Bitcoin. But yeah, that's just my little rant when I see these things, these announcements. Oh, there I see that. I'm like, that's wild. That's yeah. I've seen that where certain places where they're like you can pay cash, credit card, or with crypto. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I saw that token Munad that Coinbase launched. When was this? This was like, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't, I don't really think much of it, to be honest. Rippler, I don't think too much of it. I think what I will think highly of is when Coinbase, not Coinbase, but Base, like Coinbase Wallet, when they launched their Base token. Like that's something I think should be taken really seriously. Like that'll be a game changer. Their token, Munad, like I didn't really like look into it. Personally, I'm just not a huge fan of um, crypto platforms that always require you to upload your ID. I really don't like that. And those platforms, like you kind of need them now in a way, but I just don't like that. But when the base token comes out by Coinbase, yeah, I'm really bullish on that. No idea. No idea. They haven't said anything yet. They haven't like there's no announcement on it. Jesse hasn't said anything. Once he does, he's the engineer. But once he does, then yeah, you guys don't know. I'll let you guys know. Um, okay, so yeah, I wanted to talk quickly about this. Is that when if you guys want to know, because really quickly, everyone always asks me like, how low do you think crypto is gonna go? How low do you think? Geez, there's a lot of you guys on. There's 63 of you guys. Yeah, I do actually. I do like them. I do gold stack. But here's the thing. I just want to be really clear. Any crypto project that I like, it doesn't mean I'm not selling it. Right? I just want to be clear. Just because I like a crypto doesn't mean I'm not selling it. There's cryptos that I like that I will sell. I like Solana. I sold some of my Solana. Like I sold Solana and I like it. I like my Cardano. I sold Cardano. I like my Ethereum. I sold my Ethereum. So when I say I like, it doesn't mean I'm never gonna sell it, right? Because you have to remember, like cryptos for us to make money. We're in crypto to make money, right? And the way you make your money from most of these cryptos is by selling them. Like very few of us are gonna do the whole, yeah, well, borrow from your crypto and then spend that money, and then when prices goes, it's like the average person is not gonna do that. Like the average person is not gonna borrow from the crypto like that and get money and then use like, right? So just be aware. This is the cryptos that I like. I like my BTC. I like my ETH. I like my Solana. I like Sui, right? Ondo crushed it. Ondo helps a lot with base. It adds liquidity. So it's like, just be willing to take profit. Like one of my favorite crypto projects of all time was Cardano, but I took profit from Cardano. And I like Cardano because they were doing a lot in Africa last bull run. Like they're doing a lot. And I was born in Africa, so I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's dope. But I still sold my ADA. So just remember that, right? Like I always say, no, remember, right? Remember, we stay loyal to the wifey. Only get married to the wifey, not the crypto project. All right. So yeah, so that's the thing with XRP. Just this price, you guys. It's at that price. And if it breaks here, yeah, then potentially we'll see a 160 XRP. Okay. Next crypto. Did someone give a crypto that they wanted to look over? That's a lot of smiles. Got the tongue out there. Uniswap, LCX. You guys just Dogecoin, please. Hank, I love you, brother. Thanks. Love you too. Love you too, broski. Got the Desi coin, Dogecoin. Hank Hill, what price did you buy Dogecoin at? I have a question. Who here has money in Dogecoin? Put a D in the chat if you got money in Dogecoin. I could just put a me. Just put a me. Don't put a D in the chat. Just put a me. Just put a me. Just put a me. Just put a me in the chat. I take that back. Put a me in the chat. Take that back. My bad. My bad. Face like pause. Yo. Too late. Leah's like, too late. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Leah's going wild right now. Face wild, don't take backs. Whoa. All right, so quite a few you guys. Wait, no, I think there's only, okay, Hank, Leah, and Cameron. I think there's only 3 of you guys that have money in Doge right now. Only 3 of you guys have money in Doge right now. Let's just take a quick peek at Doge. You guys, I hope for the ones who have money, Kane, Leah, Cameron, are you guys up on your Doge or are you down on your Doge? Like, did you buy it a long time ago? Or did you buy it like not too long ago, so you're down? What's your name? My name is Naicke. What's your name? I can't read your profile. I can't read that writing. Is that what writing? Is that Arabic? I think. Sorry if I'm wrong. I bought high 2021. Oh, stop. You bought it back in 2021 at 50 cent right here. Ooh. Jeez. I hope you were staking it throughout all these years. Lowered your average cost at least a little bit. Uh, Doge isn't looking good. Like, Doge is looking like I wish I could tell you guys the positive, but Doge isn't really looking the best. Right? Doge has its range. This was kind of like, this was the hype of Doge, right? This was the hype of it with Elon Musk on the King show when Elon Musk was tweeting about, talking about Doge a lot, right? And this was kind of like the second wave. This was this bull run, right? This is the bear market. And then this was this bull run when Doge did this thing, it ran up. You see that? Everyone here pretty much gave up on Doge. That's why you can't see it run even higher than that because too much selling pressure. And then even after that, right, we had this little run towards the upside. And crypto did really well last month. Sorry, no, 3 months ago. And ever since then, it's struggling. And Doge is at a major level of support right now. So if Doge goes below here, then we could potentially, yeah, Doge looks like it's going to 0.009. Doge looks like it's going right here. Doge looks like it's going this price right here. 0.09. 0.009. That's where Doge is probably gonna go. Because it's at this major level and it's probably not gonna bounce here just because if prices bleed, it's gonna break below here. Right? You guys see that? You guys see all those bounces? Like, so I doubt it's gonna bounce here. It can, and even if it does, it'll be a baby bounce, right? Like here, we see a little bounce, boom, prices came down, little bounce, right? But overall, I think Doge is probably gonna end up going down to this price range right here. How come no one's talking about World Liberty? Because it's not that great of a crypto project. It's not really crushing it. World Liberty hasn't done anything since it originally launched. Manuel. Right, ever since it launched, it hasn't really done anything special. Yep, you're right, Philip. Market's going down, broski. So, I think that's why. So, this is what I would do if I'm someone who's trying to figure out what I'm going to do to crypto. Oh, you're not in that one. Okay, good. So this is what I would do if I'm someone who's more like in who's newer to crypto right now and I'm trying to figure out what the heck is happening. The first thing I would do is, number one, I would set a monthly budget, right? Set a monthly budget, be like, this is my monthly budget to buy crypto as crypto prices move down, right? Set that monthly budget. After I set that monthly budget, right? After I set that monthly budget, every time I see crypto start to move lower, I allocate my monthly budget in the market. That's how I would do it. And that way, I continue to lower my average cost. And then when prices start to finally reverse, prices move back up. But this is where I'll be careful with the monthly budget. If you invested in a crypto, if you've been in crypto in 2021 and you bought cryptos like Dogecoin, some of these other cryptos that haven't performed that well this cycle, no more money is going into those cryptos. Don't spend good money in don't put good money in a crypto that has not done well this bull run. Right? Like, don't do that. Now, I'm going to repeat it again. One of the biggest mistakes I see people do is they'll do this. Let's say they have this crypto 1, crypto 2, and crypto 3. Crypto 1 skyrockets. It does so well. Crypto 2 doesn't really do anything special. Let's just say it's flat, right? And then crypto 3 bombs. It does absolutely terrible. Do not make this mistake. Because I see people even say doing this. I'm like, this is like, don't do that. It's horrendous. Don't ever do that. Okay? People will take money from crypto one that did absolutely amazing, and they'll start putting it in crypto three that's doing absolutely terrible. That's like trash. Like this crypto is terrible. It's pushing prices down. It's underperforming. You regret it. You wish you never bought it. And they start throwing good money into this crypto. If this crypto is doing bad, get rid of it. Done. Done. When I say get rid of it, it's better to just take it and maybe swap it into another, like take that money and swap it into somewhere else, or take that money and find somewhere else to allocate it, right? So we have to be willing to let go of cryptos. You got to be willing to let go of her. If she ain't making you happy, you got to move on to someone else. Move on to someone's going to treat you like the king you are, all right? She doesn't do this for me, then she's not the one, bro. She's not the one. She's not calling you king, making you feel nice. She's not the one, right? So we got to realize when these crypto projects aren't performing to our expectations, you have to let them go. At this point, I quit buying spot, focusing on trading because the market annoying. You can do that too. You can do that too. You can definitely do that too. I just say right now with trading. So this is one thing I always, let me talk a little bit about it in a second. Make sure you trade with the market. Okay? Always trade with the market. So what I mean by trading with the market is that you could have made money throughout this cycle shorting crypto, right? You could have, oh, short, yeah, you made money. Short, you made money. Yeah, you short here, you made money. You could have made money shorting, that's true. But if you look at the overall market, it's still moving up, right? Like it was still moving up. So if you're someone who's new and you're getting into trading, trade with the market. When prices are going up, don't try to be like, oh, I'm going to be shorting everything. That's not smart, right? Like, don't do that. When markets are going down, right, then that's the time you can look to short, because now you're going with the market, right? Follow the trend. And I just see way too many people who just be like, yeah, every time prices does this, try to short. Every time, oh, take a long. It's like, no. We take long position because that's our portfolio for the long term right now, because clearly we're seeing prices are moving bearish. If you want to make money for the short term, right, look to short. When prices spike up to that key level of resistance, you enter there and then prices move down. The biggest mistakes I see people make with shorting is kind of like they do the opposite. Okay, so we know that the best time to buy cryptos when prices are going down, because once you buy the dip, right, it hits and then prices move up. Great. You bought at the lowest price, prices ran up, and you sold at the highest price. Yep. Your crypto wallet got big, fat, and juicy. Wonderful. Now, where people mess up, a lot of people that are new, is that prices will move up. And then when prices are moving up, they're like, dang, should I buy? Should I not buy? They go out to dinner. They're doing their thing. They look at their phone. They're like, oh, man, prices went up even more. They're like, I should buy. They're chilling with their friends or with their girl, whatever. You look at your phone. Oh, man, prices went up even more. And then you finally decide to buy after prices have been pumping so much. And because you bought, prices move up a little bit, but then all of a sudden prices start moving down. And then you're like, dang, I shouldn't have bought, and I knew I shouldn't have bought. Okay? People do the exact same thing when prices are moving down. They're like, oh, I want to make money when prices are moving down. I want to make money shorting. Prices are moving down, and you're like, man, I couldn't be making money. I could have made money. I could have made money. And then you start shorting when prices already moved down. Why would you do that? Prices have been moving down. Why are you shorting right now? After prices drop down a lot, what do? They typically bounce up. So you don't want to short when prices are moving down. You typically want to short, actually, when prices have been moving up and hit that key level where it's most likely going to move down. That's when you want to short. Once prices have moved up and they're most likely going to start moving down, right? So shorting when prices are moving up, hit that key level of resistance, is similar to when prices are moving down, hit that price where it's most likely going to bounce and start moving towards the upside, right? So that's how you want to short. We can go into way more depth talking about this, but in more like a simple, easy way so that everyone can understand it. That's how you would do it. All right, if you guys like what I'm saying, just tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Let me see if everyone gets it. Everyone understands. Everyone's like, yo, that's good. Like, that makes sense. I get it. Okay. Tequila. Someone's name is Tequila. Norv. Sham. Killer got him. Liked it. Thank you. That's a raw name. Killer got him. Rad. Thank you, Rad. I think so, Sham. Yeah, I think we're in a bear market. I hope I'm wrong, but I think we are. Here's the thing with being in the bear market. This is how I view crypto, okay? I'm going to take a seat. Give me a second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Because I've been standing for a minute now. I'm going to sit down. Okay. So here's the thing. Right now, everything is telling us that we're in the bear market. Everything is telling us in the bear market, right? But we can still set ourselves up to win. This is why I say you can buy our key levels for the long term. Because let's say we're not in the bear market, right? Let's just say, let's play out both scenarios, right? So everyone can get this. Let's say we're not in the bear market and prices are going to dip down and then they just boom, skyrocket up, new all-time high, right? Let's just say that happens. If you don't buy at these key levels, like let's say you never buy at these key levels, then prices run up and they skyrocket. You'll be, dang, I wish I bought. But if you buy at these key levels, right, for the long term, and then prices end up skyrocketing, running back up, guess what? You're up on your money. You made profit. You sell, you made profit. Okay, check. So you win. Now let's look at the inverse. Let's say that doesn't happen. Let's say prices don't skyrocket up. Let's say prices actually end up dropping even further. Then I buy even more. Then it drops even further. Then I buy even more. And then this is going to happen. Prices are going to drop. Then whoop. Then it's going to end up going back up. And when it does go back up, that's when I won. I made profit, right? That's why I played this video for you guys at the beginning. Right? For everyone who's new. Whoa. Do you guys hear the music in the background? Let me know if you guys can hear the music in the background. You should not be able to hear the music in the background. Do you guys hear music in the background? No? You guys should not be able to hear music. Why? Okay. 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 You guys can't hear? Okay, good. All right, so look at this on the screen right now. You guys see that? I played 3 of these videos. There was this one. I made this video a while back. $11 a day. $500,000 profit. $10 a day. $50K in profit. Where's the third one? I know I had a third one. You know, it's so crazy. When I look at these videos, I was saying, like, I was reading the comments for some of these videos, and there were actual people on TikTok making fun of me. Like, people were actually like, ha, 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 you're buying Bitcoin at 15K, ha, ha, ha. Bitcoin's at 19K, ha, ha, ha. Now it's at 15, ha, ha, ha. You lost money because I made a video being like, hey, Bitcoin's at 19K, buy the dip. And then someone's like, ha, 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 it's at 15K, you're losing money. And, like, it's crazy just, like, people don't understand. And I'm like, do you think you'll win by buying when it's high? So it was these 3 videos. I just want everyone to cash them. Look at that, you guys. $22 a day. 6 figures in profit. $22 a day. This one. $11 a day. 6-figure profit. This one. $10 a day. 5-figure profit. Right? This is all on my TikTok. You guys can go and see these videos. These are old videos. I can maybe update them to show more recent numbers, but the whole point is these DCAing. So regardless of what way you want to see it, however way you want to cut it, your perspective of the market, buying at major reversal levels, you'll win. because prices will either bounce up now or later on, they end up bouncing up. But the only thing is you have to get key projects. That's it. Get key project at key level. So whichever way you view it, you're like, you win. You win. Oh, well, if it's a bear market, I got to wait 1 or 2 years, 1 or 2 or 3 years. Okay. Well, are you going to make $500,000 in 1 or 2 years? Right? Like in 1 or 2 years, are you going to make 50? Are you going to start a side hustle that will make you 50K profit in 1 or 2 years? In 1 or 2 years, you're going to start a side hustle that makes you $500,000 profit with only putting in $11 a day, right? Like, do you have something else where you're going to put in $22 a day, so going to give you over 100K in profit? Like, it's typically not a lot. So that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, it's not really that complicated. Like, everyone within the sound of my voice has the abilities and has the ability to do it, right? Just pick good projects at key prices, right? Learn to read the chart. It's not that difficult, right? Lock in, and it's there. Everyone can do it, right? If you guys want to learn from me, you already know what I'm going to say, right? Click the link in the bio right there for the crypto class that's happening in 5 hours, 33 minutes, and 42 seconds, right? Why 90% lose money in crypto and how to finally become the 10% who profit consistently. Okay. What's your name? Didn't you ask me that already? I thought I answered. My name is Naicke. It's right there in my bio. Naicke. Naicke. Just do it. That's my name. Naicke. What are key levels? The next key level is right here, right on the screen. Gold stacker. Key levels right here on the screen. Naicke. Yeah, my name is Naicke. That's how it's pronounced. It's spelled different, but that's how it's pronounced. Naicke. J'ai pas français, j'ai été non qui chante ça. Alors mon nom c'est Naicke. Mais en anglais, on m'appelle Naicke. Right now is the key level right here. We're in the key zone. Gold stacker. Right here is a key level. Gold stacker. I hope you have some gold. I hope you've been stacking up on gold. Gold's actually reached all-time high this year. I have no idea what you said. I think you wrote it in non-English. You got that gold bars. I know it's. I see your gold stacker. You did good. You guys have any other questions for me? Let me know. If you guys have questions, we're here to share crypto gems to help everybody level up and win in crypto. Let me check this real quick. How's Bitcoin doing right now? Is this 87? 86. We're at 86 now. $86 now. Jeez. This is so nice. I'm not like, here's the thing with me. I look at this and I'm like, yo, that's nice. Like, we're at 86. And the reason why I get excited when the bear market comes is because I feel like that's an opportunity for me and everybody in the community, like, to buy crypto together and then make profit together, right? Because it's one thing like when someone just comes in now and they're new, but like with prices going down to bear markets, like everyone buys together at key project at the same time around the same price, and it's like, so everyone hits like, oh, we all made like 10K together, 50K, 100K. Like, it's a beautiful run towards the upside. Like that's why I like the bear market, because it's like, that's your opportunity. It's like everyone gets a restart. Like, you get to start up again, right? It's like, I don't know, some people have like debt, like your credit card debt. Maybe you have student loan debt. Maybe you are financing a car. The bear market is like a refresh. Everyone starts at zero, and it's like, Now we can all go about it at the same time. But different now is that you're not going about it alone, right? You have your squad with you, you have your team with you, you have everyone with you. And it's like, okay, let's do this together. So that's what I like about it. So everyone's like, oh, prices are panicking. It's like, yeah, but this is an opportunity. Like, this is the opportunity, bro. Like, you get hyped. Like, I'm hyped about this. So Salvador about the dip. Big Mike the did. I didn't even see that. El Salvador about the dip. Let's go to my Twitter. El Salvador about the dip. El Salvador. Yo, bro, the president of El Salvador, I stinking love this guy. Like, this man is a G. Let's go. Nearly, oh. That's what I'm saying. He bought at key levels. This man knows. He knows the game. He knows the game. I don't even know his name. I've been following this guy since like 2020. This guy's a G. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my hermanos from El Salvador. No, stop it. Don't buy stuff with crypto. Keep your crypto. What's his name again? I forget his name, you guys. But he's a G. El Salvador, the only crypto they buy is Bitcoin. Like, they're not here buying like Ethereum, Solana. Like, they just buy Bitcoin. That's his name. Yo, I can't even pronounce that, bro. Hablo no español. Lo siento. Bakel. Bakel. I can't pronounce that first name. That one threw me off. Because I know with Spanish, like, the H is silent sometimes. So, like, the I is a E-L. Is that how you say his name? E-L? Did I say it right, Ed? Is it E-L? Ed Torres, did I say it right? E-L? Is that how you say his name? E-L? 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 L? All right. You guys. All right, what crypto we're gonna look at next? What crypto we're gonna look at next? Yo, do you know what's so crazy right now? It's only 1:30, bro. It's 1:30 and it's on a Thursday. So China has to wake up. Europe has to wake up. And when they wake up, with the market going down, price may go down even lower. I got you. Got you, Ed. Let's go. Let's take a look at H-bar. Okay. So H-bar did really well, actually. That's really good. H-bar hit a new all-time high. Shout out to H-bar. That H-bar ETF put in work, bro. Well, this is before the ETF launched, though. Good work, H-bar. Okay. All right, W. Maxed out here. Makes sense. Double top. Bam. Okay. Oh, wow. It's not even down there yet. That's good. Like, that's that's pretty good actually. Okay, so let's look at H bar. So pretty much every crypto has reset, you guys. A lot of cryptos have reset, and a lot of cryptos are in that key levels where at this point prices can drop and it'll drop down pretty low, right? And H bar is in that similar zone, right? Like if we look at H bar, the way it moved, shout out for H bar for hitting a new all-time high earlier on this year. Like that's really hard to do. It's really hard to do to come out because H bar came out, right? H bar came out here, boom, right? Bear market, and then it ran back up and hit a new all-time high, right? Like it's hard to do that. H bar did that, so that's really impressive. Okay, now when it did its original massive move towards the downside, we can see it had this bounce, right? Boom, bounce, then it bounced again. Now the bounce only had two main point of contact. This you kind of have to exclude this a little bit, right? We note it, but it's not like you don't really like we don't count it as we don't focus on it right now. Kind of that easier. So we don't really focus on this right now. So now with H bar coming back right here to where previously was at before, right? Let's say the bear market isn't over, then there's a really good chance. Boom. Sorry, let's say the bull market isn't over, then there's a good chance that H bar is going to bounce here. But the thing is, everything is typically indicating to us, hey, prices are moving pretty bearish and we might see prices move lower. So there's a good chance you might see H bar start to move downwards towards this range right here. Now, the thing is, even if H bar does move down towards this range right here, the major level of support for H bar, right? The next major strong level, so something equivalent to this for H bar, is actually closer towards right here, right? It's actually right here. It's more of like all the way down here. So this price range for H bar. So you may see a small bounce here just because this is liquidation, Binance, okay? It's typically right here for H bar. So that's what I see. All of the lights. I got that Kanye West playing in the background. Whoa. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm noticing all the likes you guys have been giving me. I noticed the gifts you guys been giving me. How many of you guys are? There's 51 of us here. How about Bitcoin? We did Bitcoin first. Top 3 still bullish for now. Top 3 crypto still bullish for now. Well, top 3 are your top 3. Like my top 3, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Right? I feel like I gotta replace Ethereum. I feel like I gotta take Ethereum off that list. Just because Ethereum didn't perform as well as I wanted this bull run. I have to take Ethereum off that list. Right? Like people might not like it, but BNB did real well. BNB did real well. We did Bitcoin first. Do you guys want to do, okay, hang on. Do you guys want me to do Bitcoin again? Who missed Bitcoin? If you guys missed Bitcoin, we'll go over Bitcoin again. You guys want to do Bitcoin? TP, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the likes. Does the likes mean you want me to do Bitcoin again? Is that what you guys are liking? Oh, You guys like, yes, do Bitcoin again. I will do Bitcoin again. Are you saying the bull run is over? Yeah, I think the bull run is over. I think the bull run is over. Now, here's the thing with the bull run being over. This is how I view it. And this is how I think people should view it. I think what we should do is have factors, right? Like factor 1, 2, 3. If these three things happen, it's an indication to me that the bull run is over, right? And then you should have the opposite, like factor 1, 2, 3. If these things happen, it means the bull market is still continuing, right? So have it like that, right? So my factors are indicating that the bull market is over. Now, is there something that can happen that can make prices push all the way up? Yeah, there is something that can happen. There's only one thing that can happen that can come in and cause prices to skyrocket. And that one thing is the Federal Reserve stepping up and implementing quantitative easing. That's the one thing we can have. Them coming out, implementing quantitative easing can cause the market to skyrocket. Because last time the Federal Reserve did that, when they actually implemented QE, we saw Bitcoin do Bitcoin did 15x, 20x, somewhere between that, like a 15x, 17, 18x, right? That was last time the Federal Reserve implemented QE and how it affected the crypto market. So if that happens, then we'll see a massive run towards the upside. Now, here's the thing with that massive run towards the upside. It may be small, like it may be like, whoop, right? It may be like that. It may not be like, woo, right? It could be, boom. It could just be go and match the previous all-time high, right? Manuel, yo, bro, stop. Manuel said quantitative easing in my prayers tonight. Yo, you guys are funny. You know those ones when you're praying for your crypto project to go up? Oh, you're like, yo, you're like, God, I'm a good person. What have I done wrong? Like, please, just make it go up. I know I should have sold. Just make it go up a little bit to where it used to be. I'll sell. Like, I promise I'll sell this time. I'm sorry for not selling the first time. Oh my goodness. QT in December. What's it called? QT in December. So yeah, so the thing is, QT is ending in December, right? So what the Federal Reserve said is that we have to realize that there's stages to quantitative easing, and typically how it works is in December, they never said December is quantitative easing. Like, no, they just said in December, they will be ending QT. Where am I? I'm trying to find the tab. I have like a billion tabs open right now, you guys. Okay, so what they said was in December 1st, which is a week and a week and a little ish, a weekish away, that they're gonna end QT, and that's good for our crypto. But when they hi Naicke, good evening. What's up, Nana? How you doing? Good to see you on YouTube. Nana, do you like coming on YouTube more than TikTok? Or do you like YouTube because it's quiet? Like YouTube is just you. Because you're like the only person on YouTube right now. And on TikTok is like, I think because, yeah, TikTok has way more noise. That is true. TikTok has way more noise. YouTube is a lot more quieter. But Nana, if you have any questions, let me know. And I will make sure to answer your question. I will always answer your question. Yeah, so right now what's happening is that they said that they're gonna end QT in December. That's why I said like crypto moving up the way that it moved now was so impressive because we know that quantitative tightening is ending in December. And quantitative tightening is something that usually makes the price of assets go down, right? It makes it makes it hard for the asset to go up. It makes the asset go down. So Bitcoin has been moving up this entire time where we've had quantitative tightening. So then you can actually put up the argument and be like, okay, so when something that's supposed to make crypto go down actually make crypto go up, now when we're putting in something that's going to make crypto go up, how much more higher is it going to go up? Because last time we had this was back here. You guys can't even see it. Let me move this up a little bit. Last time we had quantitative easing was back here, right? And it, boom, pumped the market up like crazy. So now what happened here, we're pretty much taking this massive thing and we're putting it right here, right? We don't know if it's going to happen in December. It might happen in January. It might happen in February. It might happen in March. In the meantime, prices are probably going to go down, right? And then they implement it. So we don't know if prices are like, will the market do something like this, a crazy correction and boom, and then explode up like crazy, right? There was something, I didn't read it. I just saw it briefly, but it was Charles Hopkins. For those who don't know who Charles Hopkins is, so there's this crypto project called Cardano ADA. Everyone knows about it, obviously, ADA. Charles Hopkins is the founder of ADA. He's also one of the co-founders of Ethereum. And what he said is by the end of 2026, he expects Bitcoin to be around a little bit, I think he said a quarter mil, a little bit over a quarter mil, so around 260K per one Bitcoin. And Charles he's not a stupid guy, right? Like a pretty smart guy. He helped co-found Ethereum and he's a founder of ADA. So that was his prediction. Now I didn't read it because I just saw it quickly on Twitter. I didn't like listen to the interview and look it up, but he did say that. That's just something for everyone to know. Yeah, like when you look at it like others, right? When you look at others like QT, it really underperformed, right? Like it underperformed. But this is the thing what we have to say, and this is the thing I've told everybody as well, right? Everyone has to note this. We have to realize that a lot of us, what we're all doing, what everyone's doing is they're comparing, hang on, let me get it. What we're doing is we're comparing all of these years to know what's most likely going to happen this year. That's what we're doing. It makes sense to do that. Like I get it, right? It's historical data. That's the data we have and that's what we use. The only difference is that this was the first year where we've had such institutional adoption in crypto. And we know you and I, us retail, we can't compare to the capital that institution has, right? So that raises so that changes two things. Number one, because this was all retail, it's fine. But because now it's institution and retail, and institutions move the market more than we do, so that in a way makes all of this now invalid. It could potentially make all of this invalid, right? Because if all of this was still valid, October and November should have been incredible for us. But October and November were the worst month. Like November is becoming the worst month of crypto. Like November has been the worst month we've had this entire year for crypto. When in reality, historically, November should be the best month. It's not even like it went from like second place, from first place to second place. It didn't just go from first place to third place. It went from first place to 12th place, like the bottom of the list. So that's why I'm saying, I'm like, you guys, this I think is the new standard. Not the new standard, but this is what we have to start using in regards to data points and how you can expect the market to move on average monthly. Now, here's the other thing that kind of throws us off is that Trump this year, he's done a lot of things that's caused crypto to pump, right? Like when we hear like, oh, the Genius Act got approved, right? Oh, that caused crypto to pump. When we heard about SAB 121, like banks can now hold crypto on their balance sheet. Like that caused crypto to pump. He's also done things that caused crypto to crash. When he's like, hey, we're going to tariff every country this much. And he brought up the board out during that press conference, and the board that had like every single country and how much they're going to tariff, that really caused prices of crypto to crash. When he said, hey, we're going to tariff China 100%, that caused crypto to crash. That caused the stock market to crash. So even with using this year, because of his announcements, it's like it caused these outlier factors to make these numbers a bit skewed. So it's really difficult now to predict, okay, October is always going to be good, November is always going to be good. Right? So that's my stance. And the way I view it, I think I view it in the most practical way. I think to have the mindset of how low it's going to go. It's going to go down as 47K and then buy the dip. Oh, high it's going to go. It's going to go up to 250K and then you got to step by step. How low is it going to go? Let's see if it goes down to 74K. That's the next stage. Can it hit 74K? All right. Oh, it hit 80K, buy the dip. Oh, geez, it's in the 70K price range. I'm going to buy the dip. How low can it go? Let's see it get above 100K. All right. So just step by step. That's how I view it. Alex, it's never over. You mean, is it over, Alex? Don't talk like that, bro. Don't talk like that, Alex. Alex, where you live, bro? Alex, you look like you live in Miami, bro. Bet you live in Miami. Bet you live in Miami, Alex. I feel like he's using his stats to manipulate because he is son Eric heavy into crypto. Well, we know Eric got liquidated, right? Apparently it was Eric, right? Apparently, we definitely know, right? We can't prove, like, we don't know if it was inside trading, but like some random person bought crypto right before Donald Trump made a certain announcement, right before Trump said something in particular. Sorry, you guys, I got someone in my community asking me something. Give me 1 second. Trump manipulates and keeps us distracted from S-spin. Yeah. Jeez, you guys, be careful what we say. Yeah, I can't even utter some of, I'm reading your guys' comments out loud. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop reading your guys' comments out loud. You guys don't get me shadow banned. TikTok gonna give me a warning. Hey, they're gonna be like, hey, boy, better keep your mouth shut. Don't be talking about that. Don't be talking about that. It's all good. It's all good. You can type it. I just shouldn't be reading it out loud. I saw that too. The Do you know what I like, man? I like the fact that you guys are all bonding through the chat. I like the fact you guys are all bonding through the chat. That's cool. So I think, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the market, you guys. I think, yeah, you gotta. I saw that comment. I laughed too, Faye. You just gotta ignore people like that. I'm like, bro. It's like, bro, go to, yeah. I just if you're happy with your life, you wouldn't be doing that. So, uh, okay. Geez, I feel like I'm multitasking right now. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Yo, okay, so here's the thing with Trump, though, you guys. We have to talk about this. Oh, geez, am I showing my phone? Okay. So, Trump is losing a lot of votes, right? We have midterm election coming up next year. He's losing a lot of votes. So, that can't happen. So, he has to start doing things to start winning back his public. Because the people that were like borderline that voted for him, right, were women, right? One of the reasons why he won the election was he won over women. He won over uh, Hispanics, and there was a third category of people he won over that like played a huge role in him winning. So he's lost a lot of women and he's lost a lot of Hispanics, like huge amount, especially as Hispanics voters. So now it's like to try to win those people back, right? It's like, I think Hispanics aren't going to vote for him. Like he's cooked with that. The women, we're going to see. I'll see what he can do. And I forget who the third category was. I forget who the third category of people he was, right? And and if he wins and if he loses midterm election, then he loses the House, right? And if he loses the House, then yeah, then it becomes a lot harder for them to be able to pass laws. Christians? Uh, I don't know if it was Christians. I just know it was women, Hispanics, and I don't remember the third one. I have to check, but we'll see. Okay, okay. Farmers. Oh, was it farmers? Was it farmers? I don't remember. I don't remember. JC. I mean, sorry, JG. I don't remember. JG. I don't remember. But um, we'll see, man. It's not. All I know is not looking really good for him. But I just want to say this because we have to talk politics if you talk crypto because that's how like you have to know politics. Like you can make money in crypto without knowing politics, but if you know politics, then you'll make more money. Geopolitics, economy, all that stuff. Is I will say this: don't ever have the mindset that if your political leader wins or if they lose, you can't like, oh, if this guy wins, then I'm gonna win at life. If this guy loses the election, then I'm gonna lose at life. Like, don't have that mindset because I feel like I see a lot of people like that where, oh, I voted for this person and they won, or sorry, I voted for this person and they lost, and they get so angry, like they get so upset, like, ugh, right? And like they'll like literally like I'm like, bro, that's your cousin. Why are you getting so upset like at your family member? Oh no, they voted for this. I'm like, yo, bro, Hakuna Matata. Like I don't like that's your family. Like what? Like take it easy. So I'm a true believer of your success in life is not dependent on any political party. If you truly strive, you can learn, you can be diligent, and you can achieve whatever goal you want, regardless of which party is in power. Believe it, don't believe it, whatever. Just wanted to share that advice. Don't have that mindset of you're subject to win or lose depending on who's in power. All right. He's probably going to send out checks little before midterm to win over people. If he sends out checks, I will be very, very, very happy, because sending out checks means a lot of liquidity in the market, and that's going to cause crypto to skyrocket. That $2,000 check, I hope it gets sent out. The thing is, will it get sent out? I don't think it will. It won't get sent out. I did the math behind it. The money made from tariff was like a few $1,000,000. The amount of money that's needed to send out the checks supersedes the money that's made from tariff. So that means if they want to send out checks, they'll have to increase the US debt, right? And if they increase the US debt, everyone's gonna be like, what the heck, bro? You said you're gonna get rid of the US debt. You said you're gonna pay down the debt. Like, you're giving out these checks, you're increasing the debt. You're doing the exact opposite. So it sounds nice on paper, because when they sent out checks, right? Last time they did that was right here, like I talked about, right? And it caused this massive run up in the crypto market and the stock market. But we also have to realize it caused this massive run up, right? Last time they sent out checks. So if they were to send out checks again, right? Boom. And so this was checks, boom. This was quantitative easing, boom. Like, it was beautiful, beautiful, right? So if they were to do that now, quantitative easing, boom. And checks getting sent out, boom. But the thing is, the math doesn't make sense for the checks. Like, the math's not mathing. How the young kids say it nowadays. The math's not mathing, right? So that's the thing, right? And if they were to send out checks, let's say they were to do it, we would have to wait quite a few months for it to happen. Like, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen right away. You would have to wait. And then even with quantitative easing, usually you have to wait like around 3 months until we see it happening. So if it does happen, which I believe it will, technically we can expect it to happen in the month of, when can we expect Q? When can we expect it? 1, 2, 3, maybe February, right? Primo, what up, what up, what up? My price target for BTC in the short term, I can see it hitting the lowest mid 70K price range. Right. I can see it hitting the 70K price range. Mid 70K. The lowest, maybe around that 74 within the short term. That's what I see. Chat, why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden? What up, Primo? How you doing? How you doing? Big Diesel. Yo, you guys, I have that crypto class I'm teaching tonight. And I realize there's just a few things I need to get done before that crypto class. That's in 4 hours. I still gotta... No secrets. Black leather gloves, no secrets. Gotta dance, but it's really on some streets. You wanna do that? Jeez, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate that. What's a thank you? You guys, okay, help me out. I have a question for you guys, real quick. I have a question for you guys. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can sit down, because I've been standing up this entire time. Give me 1 sec. All right. Give me 1 minute, you guys. I will be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Just gotta fix this out real quick. All right, back. We back. Okay, we back. I mean, cameras not. There we go. Okay. All right, now the crypto you guys want to look at. VeChain. I have a question. Does anyone here have a background in social media? Specific. If you have a background in social media, send me a DM. Send me a, the drop though. The drop. You guys, the drop is happening. So I did VeChain before. Primo to the moon. This is, I know, like, a lot of people are panicking right now, but I view this as potentially a really good thing. VeChain's not looking good. Like, VeChain is on his, like, last, VeChain's on its last leg right now. VeChain's on its last leg. I'm about to say something that's going to sound crazy. It's about to sound crazy. I think VeChain will probably not survive this bear market. Jeez, I'm going to say it. I know you guys don't want to hear that. I don't think VeChain is going to survive this bear market. Like, I said it. I know you guys don't want to hear it because look where VeChain, like, this is VeChain chart. This is the VeChain chart right here. Look where VeChain's at. Down there. What? VeChain is down there. It's like, it's on its last leg. It's on its last leg. Everyone that bought VeChain right here is down. First of all, everyone that bought here, these people already gave up. And now you have these people, right? And it's like, if this is the last bull run, okay, boom, all right. This bull run, this is the best we could do, right? We could not get to pass the 12 cents. It couldn't get to 12 cents. Jeez. Yeah, I think VeChain, I'll be honest, I think VeChain, last bull run, I remember VeChain was hype. It made it all the way to the top 20 crypto projects. I'm pretty sure it was in the top 20. But this one, Nathan knows. Yeah, VeChain is based out of China. You like VeChain? You see Chainlink? Bro, Chainlink, I think Chainlink is one of those cryptos that I will put in a very special category just because I know once they start moving everything to the blockchain, Chainlink should blow up. Right? I know it should blow up. Chainlink should blow up. CG83 said, OMG, my portfolio. Yo, it's okay, my brother. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to get through this. We're all going to get through this. And we're going to be laughing. Nathan knows. Nathan's like, it's not surviving. Nathan put it with a capital NOT, bro. VeChain is MMA, bro. You guys, this was the last bull run for VeChain, right? Like, don't get mad at me. This was the last bull run for VeChain. We're just looking at the fact. This was the last bull run for VeChain, right? This was this bull run for VeChain, right? Usually when a crypto project dies down, this is what it does. It spikes out one bull run. The next bull run, there's like a little spike. And then the next bull run is like, like nothing really happens, right? Right? That's what I'm seeing from VeChain right now, right? The big spike, boom, bear market comes, a little something, and then next bull market, right? So we'll see. Yeah, I sold my VeChain biggest short coin. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I guess the 4 year cycle is still a thing. I know it's very interesting because if you follow the 4 year cycle, it means that the top four. Okay, so that's a really good point. Let's talk about that, the 4 year cycle. So everyone, I have a question. Everyone in the chat, if this is your first bull market, okay, I'll put it this way instead of saying that. If you have been in crypto for 2 years or less, put a two in the chat. If you've been in crypto for 2 years or less. But VeChain is not supposed to be a good project with utilities. You know, I hear what you're saying, Sand. Two. Oh, Nana, Nana. You have not been in crypto for 2 years. You've been in crypto for like since 2020, haven't you? I thought you've been in crypto since like 2020 or something. Yeah, you've been in crypto for 4 years, haven't you? Really? Am I wrong? No, let me know. Since 2020. Okay, yeah, you've been in crypto for what's it called? For 3 years. 1 year, 2 years, a little over 1 year. I can't even read some of your guys' names, but it ends in A2. You said 1 year. Manuel says 2 year. Skawats, can't even read that, said a little over 1 year. Geo said 1 year. I'm selling. Glowing Night. I'm selling. I'm done. Glowing Night, though. Don't stop that. Stop that, bro. Stop that. Don't say you're done. Don't tap in. Do not tap out right now, bro. Do not tap out. This is what I want you to do, Glow Night. This is what I want you to do, okay? 6 months. Ooh, 6 months. Oh, geez, you've been in crypto for 6 months? If you've been in crypto for 6 months, let's see what month are we in. We're in November. If we count back 6 months from November, that leads us to May, right? So May. Okay, that's good. That's not bad. If you got in May, it means you're technically still up. I hope you're still up. Faye, I like that positivity, Faye. All right. Okay. Glowing Night. Chill. All right. Glowing Night, chill. This is what you gotta know. All right? This is what you gotta know, Glowing Night, before you give up. Nah, you're you're hilarious. Nah, stop it. Nah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 100% B kid, you're right. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. Is Glow Night. This is for you. Here's the thing, you guys. Whenever we see these really big crashes, we always see a bounce back up. Like, just know that these crashes typically means we're going to see a bounce back up. Now, does that mean prices are going to stop right here? No. I don't think prices are going to stop right here. I think you potentially see Bitcoin potentially go all the way down towards that 70K price range, right? That mid to low 70K price range, somewhere around this range, right? I think we're going to go down here. But the reason why I'm saying the reason why I'm saying is that when these drops happen, and I've said this before, we'll see some type of little bounce. So if you're going to sell, at least sell on these small type of bounces, right? At least like there's so many different strategies you can do. Number one, you want to sell on the bounce, right? It drops, it will bounce. Let me throw it here so you guys can see it better, right? It bounces. Oh, prices are crashing. It has a bounce. Sell the bounce. Oh my gosh, prices went down. Well, it did a little bounce right here. Boom. Oh my gosh, prices are crashing. Sell everything. Well, it ended up bouncing right here. You could have sold right here, right? Are you losing? Yeah, you are losing. But instead of losing like 10,000, now you only lose 2,000. So you still have $8,000 left over. All right, a lot better, right? So when you see these crazy drops, just know, hey, there's going to be some type of little bounce towards the upside. And those bounces are when you can sell, right? Now, let's look at another alternative, possibly something else you can implement. Another thing you can do is instead of just selling the crypto or getting all upset and then taking your money out, you can take that crypto and you can swap it into maybe Bitcoin, swap it maybe into Ethereum, swap it maybe into BNB, swap it maybe into Solana, and just say, hey, I'm going to hold this crypto for a few years. Why? Because I know over time, Bitcoin always goes up. I know Ethereum always goes up. I know Solana always goes up. I know BNB always goes up. I know these crypto projects always goes up. I know Tron always goes up. Over time, those crypto projects has proven, yes, prices crash. Yes, they go down, but over time, we know it always ends up coming back up, right? And then also you have to know yourself, how much money did you really put? Most people aren't putting 40, 50, 60, 100K in crypto. So you're going to sell the average person puts between 1,000 to 5,000. So let's say you're on the higher end and you put towards that $4,000, $5,000 price range. Now you're going to sell that $2,000. Where are you going to put that $2,000? You're going to sell, and let's say you walk out with $2,000. You put in $5,000, all you got is $2,000 left. Where are you going to put that $2,000 to get back the money that you lost or even get back more? Ask yourself that, right? Before you sell, ask yourself, if I sell this right now, what am I going to do with this money, right? So that's why we're not making decisions off our emotions, but we make decisions off logic and strategy. If you're like, okay, I'm going to sell, but what am I going to do now? Right? Are you going to take it, put it in Tether and stake it, put it in USDC and stake it? Or are you going to stake, are you going to sell it, wait for prices to drop and then buy back even more? If that's the case, then why don't you just hold it, wait for prices to drop, stake it in the meantime, and then just buy the dip, right? If you didn't put life, like there's certain people who DM me, I won't show the DM because like confidential. There's certain people who DM me who literally took out loans and bought a crypto that a random influencer on YouTube told them to buy. They're like, man, this crypto's gonna blow up. This crypto's gonna make you so much money. And people went to the bank, took out like huge amounts from their line of credit, huge amounts from whatever. Like this guy messaged me and said, hey brother, can you please help me? I took out $40,000 loan and I put in this crypto because this person said so, and I'm down a lot. I'm like, oh dang, I just felt so bad for him, right? So don't just be like, okay, I'm giving up. I'm done. It's over. I'm taking the L. No, ask yourself, if I do sell, what am I going to do with it, right? So you position yourself to at least win. Because I know right now it's the land of despair, you guys. When we were back here, you guys, I can show you guys people commenting on my videos saying how stupid there were people. Let me read these comments, bro. Like there were people who were mocking me. I can't find all the haters in the comment that were telling me how stupid I was. Like I read it earlier on today. Oh, there's a lot of love here. People are like, ha ha ha, you're buying it now, but it's dipping. Ha ha. Hindsight is 2020 awesome. Like look at this guy. Hindsight is 2020 awesome. It's like, okay, great advice. Thank you. A little bit of positivity out. I like that. But overall, like I think it was the other video where people are like, with prices going down, we all worry. But you have to keep in mind, this will pass. This shall pass. Now, if you have your money invested in a random meme coin, fart coin, like, yeah, okay, you definitely lost. If you have money, if you put 10, 20K in fart coin, you're not getting that back. I'll let you guys know that. Okay, what happened? Do you think it will go to 60K? Do I think BTC can go to 50K, 60K? Yeah, I can see that. I can see it going down to 60K, Shaz. Tony said, so when is the bull run over? March 2026? Well, I think the bull run is already over, but we'll see. I could be wrong, right? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna scroll up because you guys said a lot of stuff, and I don't want to miss anyone's comment. Buying more. Okay, 6 months. We're going into bear market because crypto. We're going into the bear market. So this is why we're going to the bear market, because people don't understand. So that's a really good question. All right. So we're going into the bear market because the number one factor that I see, the economy is struggling. When the economy is struggling, unemployment rate is rising up, right? Price of goods are getting more expensive. Labor is shrinking. The economy is getting smaller, right? The deals that are executing between US, China, like those deals are getting smaller. So when the economy is shrinking, like when you're seeing less people working, when you're seeing less people spend money, people get scared. So when people get scared, they sell off their crypto, they sell off their Bitcoin, their Ethereum, Solana, they sell their stocks, and they start buying safer assets like gold, right? That's why we saw gold recently hit all-time high. Look at this. Look at this chart, you guys. This is gold in stinking 1980. Like, we weren't even alive back then. Some of us were, some of us weren't. Look at this, 1971. None of us are probably alive in 1971, right? Gold just hit its all-time high, right? Gold just hit all-time high. So when the economy isn't doing well, this happens. Gold starts to pump, right? Institutions, countries, banks, they cleave onto gold. And with the economy not doing well, they stay away from risk-on assets like crypto and stocks. And when those starts to sell off, boom, 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 prices goes down, the economy isn't doing well, then we have, you can say recession, bear market, whatever. Yo, Primo, look at this. Look at this video. Read this on the screen right now, you guys. Read this on the screen. We see that? We can do it, you guys. This might last a season. This might last a season. I'm letting you guys know this time might last a season, but this time shall end. Let me know if you guys are done reading the screen. Let me get some likes if you're done reading the screen. Double tap that screen. And I'll go to the next one. Double tap the screen, you guys. Is it frozen? I don't even know. Am I frozen? No one's seeing nothing. The chat's not moving. Is it frozen? Okay, double tap. You guys double tap. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to the next one. You guys ready? Boom. This is the next one. This is the next one, you guys. Read it. Zoom in. Do whatever you got to do. Screenshot it. Back test it. Go fact check it. Go pull out the chart. Do the math for yourself. Go look at it. We may be entering the season, and a lot of people may be super discouraged. But we have to realize this is the season that adds a few extra zeros to your net worth. Right? Let me know when you're done. Tap the like once you're done reading, and I'll go to the next one. Tap the screen. Just let me know. I can't read. I'm driving. $100%. But here's the thing. Make sure you're DCAing into the better crypto project. You said I'm driving. Okay, I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. That's a good point. And you even put the emoji. That's crazy though. Because you know what I was thinking, Faye? I was thinking he might have used like the text to speech. You know, you can text it. You can the speech to text. My bad. I said it backwards. The speech to text. But the fact you put the speech to text and you put the emoji is kind of wild. Right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one real quick. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. There's the next one, you guys. Yeah, these are old videos. These are my old TikTok videos right here. Look at these videos. Look when I did this one. This one was in 2022, right? What's the eighth month? 8th month is August. August is the 8th month, I believe. August 4th. Right? This is what I was saying. August 4th. Little did they know. Little did they know. 2 months from now, prices were gonna start booming. Actually, no. It was a year from then. Prices were gonna start booming. Right? We all see this. What do I think about Avalanche? Avalanche is DeFi. It did really well in the 2021 bull run. Very similar, competing with Cardano, competing with Ethereum, competing with Solana. It's good. It didn't perform that well this bull market compared to its previous bull market. But a lot of DeFis didn't perform as well as this bull market as it did the previous bull market. Their founders, the founders of Ethereum. I would be careful holding it during the bear market. I will say that. Be careful holding it during the bear market. Oh, your main holding is drone. Your main holding is Arrow. Here's the thing with Arrow that kind of has me like, I'm like, Arrow's got, is that Jesse, who's the engineer of Coinbase, when they launched the base token, I think they mentioned, it was an interview a while ago, they mentioned something about everyone who's holding a certain amount of Arrow may get some base airdrop to them. I'm pretty sure he said something along those lines during that interview. I'm pretty sure. So that I'm like, ooh, that's nice. Like, that's good. Right, that's good. I'm not here for a good time. I'm here for a long time. So yeah, those are my thoughts on drone. Personally, I think, take this with a grain of salt, but I think everyone's biggest crypto position, right? I think your biggest crypto position for everybody should be a top crypto project. Right? You will, bro. Yo, Primo, you will. You will. You're definitely going to hit 7 figures one day. That's not even a question. You will. You will hit. If you stay in this industry long enough, you're going to hit it. I truly believe that. If you just stay in here long enough, stay in here and be doing stuff, learning, you can hit it. Right? If the bull run is done, I'm done too. I'm down over 80%. What? You're down 80%? Nah, how are you down 80%? What cryptos did you buy? When did you buy these cryptos? For you to be down 80%, that would mean you bought at all-time high prices. And you bought really small cap cryptos to be down 80%. Or if you're down 80%, it means you must have bought these are cryptos you bought in the last bull market. Right? If you're down 80%, sorry you guys, I'm talking to someone on my YouTube right now. For you to be down that much. Well, the thing is, you can't just buy the dip, right? You have to buy the dip at key levels. Don't just buy the dip. Buy the dip at key levels. I like Solana. I like Solana too. Buy the dips at key level. Mention 3. Please. 3 what? I think your biggest holding should be top crypto projects. Personally. Right? Because it helps you look. Like when you look at, okay, if we go down, right? Okay, let's go look. Like we all like AI, right? Like AI crypto project did really well, right? If we go to categories, let's go find AI. If we go look at our AI projects, right? Look at our AI. Look at our top 5 AI crypto project. Top 5, top 6, all right? We're down 9%, 12%, 19%. ICP is down 19%. 29%, 13%, 11%. Like, what? 17%, right? These are our top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's top 6, right? FET, I don't know what FET just did to go up 8%, right? Look at these numbers, right? So our worst ones are 30, 30, 20. We're rounding it up. 30, 20, and 14. 30, 20, right? Wow. 30, 20, 14. 30, 20, 13. 40, 20, 13. If you go here, you ain't going to find no 30. We don't see any 20. We see some 12s, 13s, right? So the reason why I say that is, it's kind of like life. You got to have balance, right? Like you got to have balance. It's nice to be holding some of these crypto projects that can boom and go up like crazy. Because when prices pump, these ones will pump like crazy. But we have to realize that it will rain. Rainy days will come. And when those rainy days come, the crypto project where you're going to be like, oh, I wish I was holding, we're probably going to be these ones because they don't get as wet, right? Like when rainy days come, I realize I shouldn't have said that analogy. When the crypto market's going down, these crypto projects won't go down as much, right? They won't go down as much. Like they're going to hold up a little bit better. So that's the whole thing I'm trying to say, right? So that's why I say every crypto, when you invest in some of these super small cap crypto projects that are going to, oh, this one's going to make me rich. Make sure you invest in these ones. These are your safe haven. These are your insurance. Like just in case, it messes up, just in case. This is your insurance, right? You're not allowed to drive unless you got insurance. I know some of you still be driving without insurance though, right? But just remember that. My friend, BTC is going to 55. You think BTC is going to 55? Oh, when you said 55, I meant $55. Maybe 20K is going down. Bitcoin's not. The only way Bitcoin can go down to 20K is if we have a recession. 1,000%. 1,000% Bitcoin is going to 20K. The only way Bitcoin can go to 20K is if we have a recession, right? If we have a recession, yeah, Bitcoin's going to 20K. 50K, yeah, we can definitely see it. Yeah, 50K is very realistic. It is a very realistic price target. We can definitely see a 50K. We can definitely see it hit 50K. That's realistic, right? The 20K is kind of like where you're like, we are in a recession. Technically, not yet. You have to look at the clear definition of a recession. Like there's key metrics we have to hit. So it's GDP getting smaller for 2 consecutive quarters, right? That's technically the definition of recession. And also we have to look at unemployment rate. Unemployment rate has to hit certain numbers and then we're under a recession. So we haven't hit that yet, right? But I do think we are going to hit a recession and we are going to see prices absolutely get obliterated. But the reason why it makes me excited when prices goes down is because that's your opportunity. Like that is your anyone that's been in crypto for more than one cycle. Like if this is your second cycle, you're like, oh, like your mouth should be getting watery. You know when someone gives you something to eat and your mouth is already getting watery, you're like, oh, that looks delicious. Like I'm hungry, right? Like you should be like your mouth is getting watery. You're seeing all this red. You're like, oh, this is the opportunity, right? So do I think we're going to recession? Yeah, I definitely think we are going to go into a recession, but I'm not worried just because the mouth is like I'm getting ready to buy these dips. Getting ready to buy these dips, right? This is my first time. Oh, this is your first time, nature lover? Well, this is what we got to realize, right? Like, this is what I mean. But if this is your first cycle, put a 1 in the chat. This is your first cycle. Put a 1 in the chat. This is your first cycle. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. You guys, I should get going soon. If this is a 1, only one person, 1, 2. So a few people. It's their first cycle. All right, so check this out. If this is your first cycle, look. This is what I want you to know. All right, check this out. All right. This is so let's say this is okay. If this is your first cycle, this was a cycle. This was one cycle. This was one cycle. Bitcoin went from being $4,000 and went all the way up to $64,000. Right? Bitcoin went, if this is your first cycle, I want you to know this. This was one cycle. Bitcoin went from $4,000 all the way up to $68,000. $68,000, right? This is another cycle. Bitcoin went down. And this is what we have to realize. Bitcoin will never go down to where it's done previously. So that's why when people are like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go down to like, that's why it's like, yeah, prices can go low, but for it to go as low as it went before, like the chances are real, like it's never ever happened in the history of crypto. So since 2009, it has never ever happened. Right? So just keep that in mind. So when people are like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 10K, 15K, it's like, no, you don't really know crypto that well if you think that, right? Bitcoin never goes down to its previous cycle low. Never, ever. Since 2009, since it came out, it's never done that, right? We hit 4,000, ran to 48,000. Crazy. We ran down. How low did we go? 15K. So we never went as low as we went before, right? So keep that in. The other important thing, every cycle, it always goes higher than the previous cycle. So this was the high, and this was our new high. This was our low. This was our previous low. So if prices move down again, right, it's not going to go back to 15K price range. It's not going to go back. Why? Because since the history of Bitcoin, it never does that. Okay. So it's going to go back down. Let's say it goes back down to this 40K price range, right? Let's say it hits 40K at its lowest, right? And then after that, it runs back up. It's a new cycle. When it runs back up, it's going to go higher than the previous cycle because it always goes higher than the previous cycle. Always. Always. The cycle before that, let's go look at the cycle before that, right? Check this out. This was the cycle before that, even earlier. Look what happened. The cycle before that, what happened? Look how, the cycle before that, prices went up to what here? $20,000. 20,000. Then it crashed all the way down to that $3,000 price range. This was one cycle, 20K, down all the way to that 30,000. And then what happened after? Skyrocket. 68K. 68K. Did it go back as low as it did? It went higher than before. Yep. And it didn't go as low as it did previously. And now let's go to this cycle. Oh, it went higher than before. And now we're going down. So we're not going to go back as low as before because we always never go back as low as before. Never. We never, ever, ever do that. This one might be different because it's a recession. So what do? We just take it step by step. We see. But we do know for a fact it always runs up higher. So even if a recession does come, we're going to buy these low prices. And if history repeats itself, it's going to just continue to run back higher than it did before. So that's how I view the market. Because nobody knows S. What are you guys talking about him for? What? I just looked down the chat. I'm like, what? It was talking about him? What did he do this time? Uh, Pump and dump. What are you talking about, pump and dump? Bitcoin is not a pump and dump crypto. Come on. Bitcoin's not a pump and dump crypto. What? Maybe I misunderstand what you guys are saying. All right. So that's what I'm saying. You guys, like, this is the opportunity. Like, this is the, like, I think this is the time where you lock in. I think this is the time where you have to be the most diligent than ever. This is lock-in time, right? Like, this is lock-in time. Like, this is it. Lock in for the next year, year and a half. Like, this is it. And when prices come back, you're going to be laughing. You're going to be laughing. You're going to be winning. You invested 40,000 euros, and now I'm down to 4,000 euros. Oh, no. Don't say that. Nah. You invested 40 euros. Now you're at 4,000 euros. Just make sure you DCA at key levels, key price ranges, not these random prices. Like key levels, key price ranges. Okay, you still have $14,000. You still have 14,000 euros. You can work with 14,000 euros. No, you can still work with that. 14,000 euros, you can still work with 14,000 euros. You can still work with that. What do I think about Flare? I don't know if Flare is going to survive the bear market. I don't know if it will. Flare did well this bull market, right? Like, it did well this bull market. Why am I not seeing it? What's Flare symbol? FL. Remember. Oh, FLR. There we go. Flare did well this bull market. Like, it had a nice, crazy run toward the upside, right? Had that nice, crazy pump. Right? But it's down quite a bit, and it's kind of on its last leg. This is its last leg, because you can see, right? Here's where we saw prices drop quite a bit. All right, right here. Right, we saw this. Little down. Boom. The next major ranges for Flare, really, we're at it right now. It's pretty much right here. So this is it for Flare. And if it goes below here, oh my gosh, then it goes down here, and then it's donezo. It's donezo. So yeah. Oof. Yo. Flaus. What up, bro? I think I've seen you on the live stream before. I'm pretty sure I've seen you on my live stream before. File did really well last bull run, right? This bull run, not so much. I thought File was gonna do better, right? You can see, like, this was the last bull run where Flare did really well, right? And then after that, we saw that Flare has just been so like I don't know. I'm not really bullish on File. Like I thought File was gonna do amazing just because it's in storage, and with the amount of data that's coming out, and then even now with AI has to store, like all that data has to get stored somewhere. I would honestly have thought that the storage oriented project would do really well, but it didn't do that well. So it's like Flare is a crypto project where you can trade it really, really well. Like if you're trading this, great. If you're using AI bots to make money from it, yeah, you can definitely do it because it has all of these like clear drops and run, right? So making money in the short term with this is great. We see aggressive drops. Okay, great. And then run up, right? Aggressive drops, great. And then run up. But you still have to be careful because here is just more of a drop, right? So it's more like you get in, sell, get in, sell, get in, sell, get in, sell. Not really hold for the long term. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Flare. Thank you for all the likes coming in, you guys. I appreciate that. You guys gave me almost 10,000 likes. That's crazy. 10,000 likes? Bro, that's wild. How'd I get 10,000 likes? Jeez. You guys showing love like that. 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes. Yo, thank you, TikTok family. I appreciate your love, you guys. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. All right, you guys. Your boy is hungry. I'm going to go eat. I have the crypto class happening tonight. You guys, if you want to be there for the crypto class happening tonight, right here on my TikTok, just click the link in the bio. You'll get this weird pop-up. I don't know why this always shows up. And then voila, why 90% of people lose money. Well, there's no people. Why 90% lose money in crypto and how to finally become the 10% who profit consistently. That's happening in 4 hours and 13 minutes. It won't be here on TikTok. It's going to be on Zoom. I'm going to hold File till 2028. What? You're going to hold File till 2028? Stop it, bro. Come on, Floss. What price did you buy it at? You welcome. Welcome, Faye. Appreciate you, girl. What price did you buy File to want to hold it till 2028? Like, this is the lowest File has ever been. Unless you must have got it pre-launch or something crazy like that. Like, everyone, like, there's no way you could have bought a File and been up on your... Bought it at $3. Oh, so you just bought it. So you bought it like recently. Oh, you bought it. Okay, so you're down like 50%. Okay, honestly, if you have conviction in it, maybe you see something I don't see. Like, power to you, bro. I hope, you make that money. I hope it hits $6. You double your money and it keeps going higher for you. My advice is just really be careful when you have a long-term perspective on a crypto that hasn't shown it can do well in the long term yet. If it goes well in the long term, you win. Like, you win. You look like a genius. But if it doesn't, then it's like, dang. And I've just learned it's not good to really get attached to crypto projects that haven't proven themselves, right? It's kind of like a girl. Like, I'm not going to meet a girl and then suddenly be like, all right, I'm going to marry you. Let's have kids after like the first date, right? You want to get to know her a little bit. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome for the info. Killer got him? Killer got him? I don't know if I read that right, but... Oh. Yeah, that's yo, brother. You don't gotta tell me. I'm on like I have a YouTube video of me talking like 2021 or something. 2020 saying Filecoin is gonna do really well because of all the data that's coming out. And this year, Nvidia came out of nowhere. And if you actually look at Nvidia, it outperformed Bitcoin, right? Like Nvidia is the number one company in the stinking, like the number one company in S&P 500. They lead the world in AI chip, right? Data centers. Like Nvidia's king. Like Nvidia's worth more than every single crypto in the crypto world combined. Like that one company is worth more than every single crypto, right? So when we're seeing AI emerge right now, I honestly thought like Files should have crushed it already. Like Files should have done well, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. At the end of the day, I want everyone to make money. I just want everyone to do well. For me, that's all I care about. I just care about everyone going, achieving their goal, making their first 10K, 50K, 100K, and just keep on going from there. But just be careful, right? Like just have good risk management. That's all. Have good risk management. What do I think about SUI in the long term? It's hard. So here's my thing with crypto, you guys, and I'll let you guys know. We have to realize that these crypto projects, they're not like stocks, right? Like some of these cryptos aren't like stocks. Now, some of them are, some of them aren't. Now, a lot of them are companies, right? A lot of them are companies. So like some of them are like Doge isn't a company, right? Like it doesn't have a quarterly earning report. Like even Bitcoin doesn't have a quarterly earnings report where it's like, oh, it's produced this much more money, so it's going to do so much well, right? Like ETH is a company, BNB is a company, right? XRP is a company, right? Like they're all startup companies trying to make their way and make money. So if you look at fail rate, startups, brand new companies, their first year, they typically have the highest fail rate, right? They do. So when I look at SUI, all right, Faye, you were there in the community when we bought SUI, if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here, Faye. You were there when we first bought SUI, right? We bought SUI when it was 70 cents, you guys, right? And SUI went from 70 cents all the way up to, shout out to everyone who bought SUI with me in the community. So here we go. When we bought SUI when it was 70 cents, it was all the way down here, right? We all made really good money. But if you just invested $2,000, how much did you make if you just invested $2,000? Let's say you just put in $2,000 in SUI. That's all you had. That's all you scraped up. You invested $2,000 in SUI. You bought it when we bought it when it was 70 cents. And then you sold it at $5 when we sold it. Right? That's $12,000 profit with $2,000. Right? $12,000 profit. Right? With $2,000. Not too shabby. It's not crazy, but not too shabby, right? A nice 12K. But SUI is still a brand new company. So because SUI is a brand new company, I'm not going to take all my money or a large amount of my money and be dumping it in SUI because it's SUI's first bull run, right? It's its first bull run. It still has to prove itself. So when we see we're deep in the bear market, yeah, I'm going to buy a little bit. I'm going to buy some. Okay. Right. Especially if it goes back to where it was before, which was 70 cents or goes even lower. I'm okay buying a little bit of SUI to see how it performs in the bull market. Crypto projects have already proved themselves. Like Bitcoin's proven itself. Ethereum's proven itself, right? Solana's proven itself. We have to realize that, yeah, you might look at Solana right now and be like, I don't want to buy Solana. Solana is way too expensive for me. Well, you got to realize in the bear market, if you look how cheap Solana gets in the bear market, let's look, right? In the bear market, Solana goes all the way down to here, where it's $12. Even went down to $8. All the way to $8. $8 price range, Solana. $8. It might be expensive now because you might see, oh, it's over $100, $130. But it went down to $8, right? $8. And then it ran back up to $290 something, $295. That would mean, right, if you invested, right, that would mean if you invested just $2,000, you would have almost $72,000 in profit. You invested $2,000, you made $72,000 in profit. Solana is one of my biggest crypto position. But instead of buying at $8, I got it at like $3, $4. I put a lot of money and it worked out for me. And seeing this bull run, seeing Solana do very well again, right? It just validates my point where if I see a drop, oh, I'm buying a lot of it because it's proven twice now it can do it, right? So when you find crypto project that hasn't really proven itself, I kind of take it easy. It's kind of like a girl, like, hey, are you just with me for my money, or are you with me because of me, right? You got to be a little careful, right? And then once they prove themselves, and then that's when it's like, all right, I'm gonna spoil you, girl. I spoiled my wife. My wife invested in me when I was a small cap crypto, when I was just a kid in university, right? I went to uni, she went to college, so she did 2 years, I did 4 years, so she got out before me. I remember she wasn't my wife at the time, she was my girlfriend. I remember her giving me money so I can pay for gas, bro. Crazy. Giving me money so I can pay for my car insurance. Crazy. Right? Now it's like, go ahead, my love. Go on your shopping spree. Go on your shopping spree. Have fun. Because she proved herself to me. So these crypto projects, you want to make sure they can prove themselves to you. Right? Make them prove themselves to you before you start dumping large amounts of money in them. All right, so that's how I view it. That's how it's definitely worked out for me. That's allowed me to achieve the goals I have, right? Live the life that I have today. So that's my advice to you guys is when you see these crypto, don't be so quick to get into a relationship with them and dump all your money in them. Let them prove themselves, right? Let them prove themselves that they're loyal to you. And then you can start spending your cash on them. Sold at $100, I'm buying like crazy. We'll buy that dip. I think Sol's going to dip to that $100 price range. I think it is. I think it can. Okay, I'll look at ICP real quick, and then that's pretty much, and then we'll call it a day. ICP is a crypto that I'm not really bullish on. Like, if you look at ICP, let's clear this out. Like, look at ICP, right? Like, this isn't an attractive chart. Look at that. Like, this isn't, right? And even if you zoom in a little bit more, it's kind of been moving down. Even if you see that uptrend, let's switch it to the day. Like, I'm just not really impressed with how it's been moving. Like, if you look, like, this isn't a good view. It's hard to show, but like, look how like it just drops down. Like, you guys see that? It just continues to drop down. Oh, it ran up, but it continues to drop down, right? Like, no matter what way you cut it, it runs up, drop, runs up, drop, runs up, drop. Like, it's gonna drop down again. So yeah. So yeah, you guys, if you have any crypto questions, send me a DM. If like it's a confident question that you don't want no one to see. For everyone who signed up for the crypto class we're having tonight, I shall see you tonight, and let's lock in and let's make that crypto profit, right? Because now that the market is going down, there's a different ways we can play the game, set up our crypto portfolio for a long-term profit. We can still make some short-term trades, right? Do some small short trades, make money while the crypto market's going down, right? You can make money while crypto's going down. It's not just crypto going up. You can take short position. You just got to make sure you have good risk management. You understand good entrance. You understand liquidity zone, right? And you can make profit while the market's going down. So don't think, oh, the market's going down, it's over, right? Oh, the market's going down. Oh, it's over. Look at log, super. Aero drone, Mitch is your class. Mitch is my class. I don't really understand. Oh, how much? I used to say how much is my class? Class is free. It's free. Link in the bio. It's free. You just sign up. And I just share my strategies. Chairman Powell terms end in May. I know. Oh man, I really hope they put someone who's more crypto friendly. Your opinion on HNT? HNT helium. Oh my gosh, I remember helium, bro. They were building so much centers back in the days. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard about helium in a minute, bro. Jeez. I wish I can give you an answer. I don't like it's only available for people that sign up. So like let's say you sign up, then yeah, you get a replay. But if you don't sign up, like yeah, you don't. But if you can attend live is better because live I'm there so I can answer questions. So after I share a strategy, if you're like, man, can you clarify this strategy? Then we can go through the chart and everything and I can explain it and I can show it to you. Powell is not very crypto friendly for sure. Yeah, like that's the thing. And with Trump wanting to get rid of Powell, right, made that very clear. I think they want to put someone in place who's like super crypto friendly. And that works really great for us, right? Are you on YouTube and Discord? Yeah, yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't know that I'm on YouTube. A lot of people don't know that. I guess because I just don't talk about it a lot. Geez, Nana, someone's gonna join you. So whenever I go live on TikTok like this, I also go live on YouTube, right? So it's like a 2-for-1. But then there isn't a lot of people that know I'm on YouTube. But there's this one, like Nana's always on my YouTube. So then whenever she asks questions, I always answer her. Here's the thing with my YouTube though, you guys. I'll let you guys know. If you're watching my YouTube, all of these are just a live stream. If you actually want to learn, go and watch this playlist right here. Free crypto class. Go and watch this playlist. It's called Free Crypto Class. Cause this playlist, I have like a few videos, like 8 videos that actually like teaches you stuff about making money in crypto, like things you can watch and learn and apply that can help you in crypto. And yeah, I do have a Discord too. So after the free crypto class that I have, I'll share this strategy. Like I share, okay, how do I pick the best crypto to buy in? Like, how do I know when to buy and sell? How I make passive income in crypto? How I use AI to make money while I'm like traveling with my wife on resorts and all that. Like I teach all the strategies. And then after, for everyone who's on the live stream, I'm like, hey guys, you guys want to join my Discord? You can join my Discord. It's there. I only open it up like once a week. So it's there if you want to continue to learn from me. All right, you guys, I am hungry. I feel like I've been going hard for a while. I've been on the stream for almost 2 hours and 47 minutes, right? I appreciate everyone coming here, showing love. It was good to talk with all of you guys, connect with all of you guys. That training will be in 3 hours. You guys, it won't be here. It will be on Zoom for everyone that signs up. I appreciate you guys all. Much love and have a blessed day, you guys.